Home Alone, based on this movie written by John Hughs, directed by Chris Columbus, and illustrated by Kim Smith. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all of the McAllister family was getting ready to leave for vacation. Everyone was busy packing. Everyone except Kevin. He was getting busy getting into trouble. Go straight to your bed, his mother demanded. Enough trouble for one day. Do you get in trouble? I do sometimes. Lying in bed, Kevin could hear voices and laughter coming from downstairs. Everyone was having fun without him. I hope I never see my family again, Kevin whispered. I wish I was home alone. The next morning, the house was very, very quiet. No one was shouting, no one was running around, no one was telling Kevin to hurry up and eat his breakfast. No one was home. Finally, Kevin realized what happened. I made my family disappear. What would you do first if your family disappeared? I would probably jump on my bed. For the first time ever, Kevin had the whole house to himself. He raced up and down the halls. He jumped on all the beds. He ate a giant ice cream sundae for breakfast. After watching TV, he searched through his brother's private stuff and rode a toboggan down a giant mountain. He even tried his father's aftershave lotion. It was not a good idea. It stings. Ah! But sometimes it was scary to be alone. Kevin was especially afraid of his next-door neighbor, Old Man Marley. Was the scariest person on their block. And that night, Kevin heard whispers outside the living room window. Burglars were snooping around his house. Oh no, what would you do if a burglar was outside your house? I would probably call 911. You see, Marv, most of the houses on the street are empty. Everyone is away for holidays. Perfect, Harry said. We'll come back tomorrow and steal everything. Kevin was so scared. He dialed 911, but the telephone didn't work. The wires had been damaged from the snowstorm. After hiding in his parents' bed for a long time, Kevin decided that he was being silly. Only a wimp would be hiding, and I can't be a wimp. I'm the grown-up of this house, and I need to act like one. The next day was Christmas Eve, and Kevin had plenty of grown-up work to do. He walked to the grocery store and bought some food. He put his clothes in the washing machine. He decorated the Christmas tree and hung the Christmas stockings for his parents and brothers and sisters. I miss you guys, he whispered. I wish you would come back. Kevin's family always went to church on Christmas Eve, so that's what Kevin did too. After the service ended, he saw the scary next-door neighbor, Old Man Murray, sitting nearby. You don't have to be afraid, Mr. Murray said. The kids in the neighborhood have lots of spooky stories about me, but none of them are true. After they talked for a while, Kevin realized that Mr. Marley was in fact a very nice man. Are you visiting anyone for Christmas? Kevin asked. Oh no. No, Mr. Marley said. I miss my family and I'd like to see them, but my son and I are fighting. I said some very angry words that I didn't mean. Kevin knew exactly how Marley felt. Kevin remembered wishing his family would disappear when he didn't really mean it. You should try talking to your son, Kevin said. Maybe he will. Maybe I will, Mr. Marley said. When Kevin left the church, it was already dark. The burglars would be coming soon. He ran all the way home. What do you think Kevin's going to do when he gets home? I think he's going to block the doors and hide. Kevin made made a plan that was full of booby traps. Oh my goodness, there's lots of booby traps over here. He scattered toy cars, speared tar on the basement steps, made a big pile of feathers, hid sharp ornaments under the windowsills. He sprayed water on the front steps. He tied paint cans to ropes. He stretched a chipwire through the hallway and built an escape route to his treehouse. At 9 o'clock, Marv and Harry returned to the McAllister's house, ready to steal everything inside. They didn't know that Kevin had sprayed water all over the steps, or that the water had frozen into slick, slippery ice. Oh no! Burglars stumbled into all of Kevin's traps. Yuck, yow, ow, whoa, ew. Kevin got them so good. Look. Marv and Kevin slipped on the toy cars and were knocked over by paint cans. Kevin escaped through his bedroom window and ran next door to his neighbor's house. Unfortunately, Marv and Harry were close behind. "Now we've got you, kid," Harry said. Mr. Marley arrived just in time. Whack, whack. He bumped the burglars with his snow shovel and called the police. Then he brought Kevin home. That night, Kevin left a note for Santa Claus along with some milk and cookies. "Dear Santa, I don't need presents. Just bring my family back. Love, Kevin McAllister." When he woke up the next day, Kevin rushed into the living room. "Mom? Dad? Is anyone here?" No one answered. Then Kevin heard a familiar voice. "Kevin, is that you? Who do you think it is?" "I don't know who it is yet." His mother was home. "I missed you so much," he said, giving her a giant hug. "I missed you too," she said. "Where are the others?" Kevin asked. The front door flew open, and there they were, his father, his brothers, and his sisters. Everybody was home at last. "Are you okay?" his father asked. "I'm just happy you're all back," Kevin said. "Merry Christmas."